of this Cascada. We are on our way up to Gettysburg to do some ghost hunting. We are doing a ghost tour where they are going to take us to 3 locations. 2 of those we've been there before on our own quite a few times. But we just figured it would be fun to actually do it with a ghost tour and be able to use their equipment and stuff. But the 3rd location, we've never been there before because it's private property, you can't get to it. And I don't know too much about it. All I know is that it's Civil War history. So the first place we're going to be going to is called Sachs Bridge. It's one of the few covered bridges left in Adams County, Pennsylvania. It was closed off in the 60s or 70s, I believe, for vehicle traffic, and it's only open to foot traffic. It was there pre-Civil War. It has a lot of death involved with it as far as the Civil War and some things after it. There were 3 Confederate soldiers that were hung from the rafters. They still hang around there. There were a few other suicides and murders and stuff. There was a car accident there in the 60s, I believe, where a mother and her 2 daughters drowned in the creek. And also too, in the Civil War, like after the battle was done, the Civil War soldiers that were near there, the Civil War soldiers who were Confederates that were near there, instead of burying their bodies, the Union soldiers, they threw the bodies into the creek to be washed down it. So you have all that there. The spirits there, none of them are malevolent. They do get angry if people pester them, but they're not evil. They're not dark energies. Now the other bridge is called the John Dwight Eisenhower. I think it's the John Dwight Eisenhower Bridge, but the nickname for the locals is the Suicide Bridge. We've been there before, and that has more malevolent entities. That one is also closed to foot traffic. You used to be able to drive across it, and that one is post-Civil War. The steel bridge, it was built in 1889. But the local story is that in the later part of the last century, so within the past 50 years, is that a guy drove onto the bridge and shot himself. There's been at least 6 confirmed suicides and murders there, and there are rumored to be more. So there's that guy, and then there was a carriage accident in the early 1900s where a woman that was pregnant died in the creek. There was a slave running during the Civil War who had a newborn baby, and she was trying to be quiet to hide from the soldiers, and she put her hand over the baby's mouth and accidentally smothered the baby. That's one of the spirits that's supposed to be hanging around there. And earlier in the past century, there was a few lynchings and murders done by the KKK. But that is the place where there's malevolent energies. There's people that have been attacked there. You can hear screams. You can hear loud thuds, like something heavy moving through the bushes. You can hear sounds of something like heavy hitting the metal bridge. And just before we went, I watched other videos on it. And some of the things that people were talking about that they experienced there, we did too. And I didn't watch these videos until last night. But for tonight, for different things that I'm taking with me, Dave has black obsidian and his little matchbox of stuff that we put together a while ago. It's rub sage, salt, and rosemary. But I have mine, and I went back and I added some more pink Himalayan salt and garlic and rosemary. But with me, I have Amazonite that is good for protection, clearing negative energy. It's also a soothing and calming stone. I obviously have my black obsidian that is good at absorbing negative energy, and it's good for protection. Like, this is one of the best stones for protection. I have my fluorite, which is good for shielding from entities. It also absorbs negative energy around it, and it's also good at clearing the third eye. I'm trying to find and then I have my pendulum I'm going to be using to see if I can get it any answers or make any contact. The bottom, I believe, is aventurine, which is a good luck stone, and then it has a scully on the end, which I think this is just like a dyed agate. But I have my spirit board here where I wrote letters and numbers, hello, goodbye, and then I have lunar cross sigils on here, which is a very easy protection sigil to draw. I also have it up in my barn. But tonight most of the camera recording is going to, it's not going to include any of my face. It's not going to be a front recording. I'm going to be using the front of the camera to record different things like EMF readings, the pendulum, and things like that. So, but see you guys in a little bit. It'll be a little darker. It should be fun. Okay, guys. Oop. It's dark. There we go. Okay. Perks of my fiance having a cop car that is personal. It is not government used. It's secondhand. So we just met with the ghost tour lady. She showed us the equipment. I got to use the dowsing rods for the first time. Had a little bit of activity. So the place we're going to first is called the Grove. It is where a Civil War battle took place. We've never been there before, so I'm a little excited. I'm hoping that I will be able to record and use equipment at the same time. I'm not going to be using my pendulum there. I'm going to save that for the Suicide Bridge, because that's the place where I've had the most activity with a pendulum before. So, but we're all good to go. I did a cleansing ritual on my crystals and my pendulum that I'm going to be using, and my protective items. So, see what we can get. Alright, it's Cascado. We just got done with the ghost tours, I don't know, like an hour ago. I don't know if I'm gonna put this part in before the videos of some of the ghost stuff. I might, but the one place we went, I didn't get to film because I was using dowsing rods, so I didn't have any hands free, and we were using some other equipment. But there, I think, we talked to a Union soldier, and then there was a presence that said it was demonic. It didn't want to communicate with any other thing. It wanted to communicate only using me holding the dowsing rods. It wasn't that bad. The last location we went to, Sachs Bridge, my phone, like quit working. It closed out the video, and it actually switched over to my gallery and started playing a video. And another thing, and I wasn't touching my phone at all. It started the video right where I was talking about cannonballs at the Suicide Bridge, but we left fairly quickly from the Suicide Bridge because towards the end of that video you'll hear the owl and then a weird screaming sound. Our tour guide said that the screaming sound we heard was the owl, but I've never heard an owl make that noise before. And usually there, when the owl is going off like that, that means that you need to leave. We did end up going back. I didn't record that. Nothing really bad happened when we went back. But when we were at Sachs Bridge, I had to walk off the bridge because it felt like my lungs were on fire, and like I just had like the air being squeezed out of me. It was a really weird feeling, but I probably am gonna put this in before the clips, but I hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully we can go out next time and get better video. Alright, and before I forget, one of the stories that I didn't include earlier, that's actually kind of sad. Not sure when it happened. I'm not sure if any of the articles on it, if that's something where you have to go to the archives and find it. But at Sachs Bridge, apparently at some point in time, there was a white woman who was married to an Indian, and they had 2 kids. And apparently the townspeople didn't like it, and they lived on a farm right by the bridge. And one night, I guess a mob of people went and took her husband and burned him alive at the stake in front of the bridge, and then they slit the throats of their 2 children right in front of her, and then they hung her up on a tree that is called the hanging tree. And the branch that she was supposedly hung from fell down, and there's a little nub sticking out from there. And the branch that her feet were on, there's 2 nubs, which is actually kind of creepy looking. If you ever make your way out there to see the tree, there's 2 little nubs that are spaced perfectly even apart for feet. But apparently the tree is cursed if you touch it, because she cast a curse as she was hung. And that area definitely has a different feeling, because when we were there, the wind started blowing differently, almost like a swirling motion. It was really, really bizarre, but a very, very sad place. And it would also make a good storyline for a horror movie. But I hope you guys enjoy the ghost videos. Alright, we are at the Suicide Bridge with our tour guide, Carrie.
Stop it. Okay, stop it.
This little gadget here is a light grid that detects if there's any entities, if there's a shadow moving across.
Anybody out here tonight? Can you talk to me through the spirit box?
So you Macy orbs. You might not. I don't want to blind anybody. What?
Over there it's 38, and here it's like 54.
Oh, isn't that where everything like usually is? It's right over there.
Right there.
I'm gonna put just. Oh, do you have your?
I'm gonna attempt to walk off this bridge for the first time.
Oh, you haven't walked off the bridge before?
Oh, did you feel that?
No, I know Dave said over there it's like 38, and over here it's like 54.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know, there's a couple up in the trees. I don't know why around here it's like they move from the trees and then they move like down.
Really?
Yeah. Because that's how it usually starts.
How foggy it is back there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something right over there. Oh, no, but the one thing that I couldn't do, and I know there's tours that do it, like where they park at Sachs.
Yeah, and walk? No. No.
And walk down here.
Negative.
I don't think it's that bad. But it is like really heavy, like I feel like I can't breathe. Ooh, it's like cold right here. Right here it's cold. Oh, and of course people have to vandalize the bridge. There's a couple of things on my phone.
I think that's like a Vietnamese swear word. It's really cold right here.
Oh no, the battery just died. In the camera. Wasn't it like fully charged?
They're pretty new batteries.
The batteries in our camera just died.
What kind of batteries do you use?
AA. We have some in the car.
Wait, do I have double A here or triple A? I think these are triples. Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely like warmer over here.
I'm freezing. I'm cold. Like it's.
Let me see. Yeah, my phone's still at 100%. Yeah.
Swell. Somebody said, okay, that's swell.
Get anything with this?
Magic factories forever.
Oh no, are there any spirits here? If there are, can you move the pendulum back and forth?
Spoon.
It's moving. Let me try over here. If there are any spirits here, can you move the pendulum back and forth? There we go. Can you move it to the left for yes and right for no?
Terms west for south.
Oh, there we go. We got some activity with the pendulum.
I see it moving on the grid.
Are you one of the spirits that died here? Are you one of the spirits that died on the bridge? Do you not want to answer me? Nope. It doesn't want to talk.
Yeah, I'm getting nothing here.
Yeah, I asked if it... I asked, do you not want to talk to me? And it moved...
Oh, jeez.
And it moved it to the right for no.
Is there any Confederate soldiers here? I know that this bridge wasn't here, but you walked this path. Are there any children here? Can you blink once for yes and twice for no? If there are any children here.
Yeah, I'm not really getting any...
It's weird. I'm not getting anything.
Oh no, the battery just started working again.
Huh.
I don't know. There's something here, but it doesn't want to...
Communicate. It was messing with my phone cord. It kept... Northern Rand. Oh, I got a light here.
Alright, I'm getting some more orbs over here. Are you over on this side of the bridge? Can you make a noise if you're on this side of the bridge?
Once for yes, twice for no.
I can see orbs flying around my head. Oh, got more orbs.
Ooh, I just got really big activity here.
I just... Did anybody hear that?
I did.
It sounded like a female's voice. Alright, thank you for making a noise for us.
Oh, it just went twice. And off.
Alright, so we're getting some activity out here.
Maybe we're just waking them up. Mason, sift.
Did it say Grayson?
Bracelet. Are you wearing a bracelet? Are any of them religious?
I have this one that I blessed earlier for protection.
Arms. Evening.
Are you detecting me? Are you talking about me?
I don't own a bracelet.
Oh, no, something's pulling on my hair.
Where's your temperature? Point on her shoulder, right over her shoulder, not on her. Did it go down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see her breath. Mm-hmm. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see your guys' breath.
No, I can see yours though. I'm telling you, it's that bridge right there. There's something at that barrier. Man, I'm telling you what, the last group I had, we walked way down there. And that house started going crazy. I was like, okay, everybody up here on the bridge now.
Yeah, it's almost like, I don't know, it's almost like, this is like a barrier.
Yeah. Yep.
For it. Don't shine your phone. Yeah, I don't know if it looks weird because of like the trees or not. Alright, can you please leave my leg alone? Thank you. Yeah, I heard you make a noise. Yeah, I don't know. I read there's a forum. Okay, I keep seeing my breath like really bad.
Yeah, you're the only one I can see it on.
I mean, like, I saw Dave's a little bit when he was like, going like.
Right.
On it.
Dropped to like 36 degrees.
It's
right
cold.
Here. Like right in the woods.
On it. What's the temperature like? Okay, take the temperature like right there. Like.
Don't point it at the water or the ground. You have to aim it in the air.
Oh. Or well, like, do it like near me and then do it at me because I feel. No, aim it closer to me.
Look at this. It's going crazy. Continued.
It's like 39.
And then move it closer to me.
Or move it to me and see what it says over here.
Like 41, 42.
Okay.
43.
Yep.
I'm starting to get a chill.
Yeah, I'm chill too.
But like, it's not like from the air type
Right.
chill.
It's a, yes, I know. I got the same feeling. I see you blinking. What are you trying to tell me? If you're in peace, can you go to green? Oh, very good. If you are under 18, can you go to red? Under 18, red. If you're over 18, go to green. Oh my gosh, you went crazy.
Okay. Oh no, what's the temperature over here?
36.
I see my breath now. I bet I have something around me.
I keep seeing stuff flying past my head.
34.
I keep seeing stuff flying past my head and I can't tell if it's orbs or if it's mosquitoes.
Right.
Oh no, there's something in the bushes over there. Oh no, that was like that cannon noise we heard that one night. What's the temperature over there? Move it a little more to your right.
36. It goes up. Thanks for that.
It said pair question. We're talking about you too.
Alright, if there is anybody here, can you make a noise?
I heard something.
Oh, I heard it. Thank you for making a noise. Can you talk on the spirit box? Is it still plugged in?
No, it's not. I have the Ovilus open though.
So if it's like blinking red, does that mean that something's trying to come through?
Yes. Do you want to hold it? You want me to take something?
I had it wrapped around my wrist, so I wouldn't grab
your
it.
wrist too. Look.
Oh, that might be my phone. Okay.
What?
It said stay.
Oh my. I just got a chill.
Do you want to talk to me?
Oh, I just got a yes.
Oh, I just saw an orb in front of you.
I lost it.
Oh, hi there. How are you this evening? I'm warmer now. I was cold. Hi. Chew.
Oh, I just saw an orb over there. Oh no, do you want me to walk back to the other side of the bridge?
I got nothing. I got a yes. I got a no. Oh shit. Okay.
There it is.
That's it for me.
What the?
I don't know. Dude. Let's have you up. Grab your equipment.
I've never heard that before.
That sounded like a monkey.
No, that's the owl. Let's go. Okay. Yep. That is what I'm talking about.
Oh, do you want this back?
Yes, I do. I just wanted to get off the bridge.
Okay, my chest is really starting to get heavy now. Like, it feels like it's getting hard to breathe.
Are you gonna throw up? Do you?
No.
What did it say? What did it say? What did it just say?
It said, day swim planet.
Okay. Alright.
No, it feels like something's like trying to choke me.
Okay. Reservation. Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, just 1 second. I'm almost ready. Sorry, I just have to. Do you have the temperature gauge, honey, still? Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna start. Sachs Bridge, where Tennessee is smoking. Oop, yep, I just opened up my phone. Storm.
Tennessee, can you move that cigarette? Can you roll it down the railing? He's puffing away at that sucker, isn't he? Oh, they don't burn that quick. I know.
Oh no.
Always it sounds like that. What did it say?
Here, I don't know. I just got a word that said hold.
Hold.
You want us to hold on?
Hold the cigarette?
What's that?
It said gag. Mop.
Gag mom.
Alright, Tennessee, I see you playing with the end of it right now. Go ahead and point that at me.
Keep playing orbs.
Take the cigarette and point it at one of us.
Did you see it move? It went the other way.
No, we don't want you to point it towards the bridge. Point it away from the bridge.
Turn it this way, Tennessee. Towards us. Towards Cheyenne and Carrie.
She's talking to me.
Yeah, they are.
I said, okay, we're gonna walk away for a little bit. Doesn't mean you can't stop. Go ahead, keep talking.
We got it recording.
Well, the spirits down here are definitely a lot friendlier than at the other bridge.
Oh, yes.
Oh no, but I've never been to the Grove before. That place is fucking creepy.
Yeah.
You should have seen the dowsing lights so far tonight.
I've never played with them.
They don't work for me. But man, they were
I've
nuts.
just never played with them.
That was the creepiest feeling I just had. I looked down and there was a.
We calm down. It's the darn beaver. We have a beaver that is right in here. And
I said I just had the creepiest feeling, and then it's the.
I know. Well, but I was thinking on the way over here that the entity that I encountered that said it wasn't human, it kind of makes sense with the bloodbath that was there
Right.
and everything that went down. Because things like that, when humanity is at its lowest point, they feed off of that.
Tennessee, what are you doing with that cigarette, man? Are you smoking it? Are you rolling it? What are you doing?
I think it went out.
That didn't. Okay. Tennessee, if that goes out, I'm not relighting it for you. That's on you, buddy. If you want me to relight that cigarette, you gotta turn it towards me. That's the deal. Towards me, or no light.
Come on.
Really? You're gonna be like this? Why'd you guys stop talking over there?
Oh, my friend shut down with the sleep.
Oh no, I think he moved over here.
Vinny?
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh no, it said fade. Students. Because I know sometimes, like, I know he moves around over here.
Yeah, there's cigarettes all over the place.
I don't know how this thing happened.
I don't know, right? Like, how did it break?
It doesn't make sense to me.
I know.
because
I think somebody sat on it.
there's no way in heaven someone's heavy enough to bend that metal like that.
Look at it. That metal's real.
Really bent. In the middle right there. Something heavy had to hit that. for it to do that. That's what I was talking to Grayson about the last time we were out here. I was like, there's no way the car can come up here, so it's not like somebody hit it with their car.
Yep.
It's not like they were doing snow removal out here.
Oh no, did kids mess up the railing? Oh no, it said students, so.
Right? Oh, he's getting some activity.
I'm not getting anything else come through. Tennessee, are you gonna talk to us?
I'm gonna go start this back up. You might have to put my password in.
Oh.
Come on, Tennessee, move the cigarette.
He's being stubborn tonight. He really is.
The other night was too windy and we couldn't get him a cigarette.
Oh, right. So now he's playing hard to get.
One of the funny things was Grayson didn't want to show this.
Why?
Oh no. But I thought this was the kind of stuff he likes, because he doesn't like it when there's a lot of people out here.
Right? Yeah, he's not gonna play with us tonight, it looks like.
Oh no, I just heard music.
There's a house back over that way.
Where's the house right there?
There's a house right there.
Oh no, no, it sounded like old-timey piano music.
Hmm.
Hey, look, he's moving it right now.
Oh no, because I know I've played Dixieland for them on my phone and like other war songs, and I've gotten more activity after.
Moving that.
I see it. Tennessee.
Go ahead and point it straight.
Straight with the railing. Do it. It's turning, isn't it? Is that me or is it turning?
Oh, this house is starting to get windy.
Tennessee. Are you here? I think it went out. He's not playing with us tonight.
Oh no.
He did, it went out.
Oh no, because I thought he usually liked it when there's not a lot of people out here.
Is it out? I can't tell. It's out.
Uh-huh.
It's
The
out.
cigarette's out.
Ooh, there's a bunch of orbs out there.
Like round ones?
Yeah.
See, I don't believe in the round orbs. Give me some bent light in the picture.
Did you see that one I took?
You see the one that Grayson has?
No.
Grayson has one over Suicide Bridge.
That's what mine is, Suicide Bridge.
It's Grayson and his group standing at the end of the bridge, and one of the guys had walked halfway down the bridge, turned around and took a picture of everybody. And you can't see anybody in the picture because there's bent light, like it goes from the right-hand corner all the way down and around and right in front of them. Like blindingly bright in front of them.
I have a
And the
picture on
guy
my
took numerous pictures.
phone, like,
And it was the only one that was like that.
that we took here one night, and it was like, it wasn't foggy, but like you couldn't take a clear picture, and there's like a shadow in the fog in the center of the bridge of like somebody hanging.
Mm.
There was 3 Confederate soldiers
Yes.
that were hung for treason. Calm down.
Right?